Hello and welcome back to another episode of Monster Train. My name is Saiken and today we are going to continue the Let's Play of Monster Train blind playthrough, that is, where I'm testing the game and trying to get to the highest possible Covenant level. We wanted to start with something fresh, something new, so the Stygian Guard is our choice, and we have Hethy's Titanbane, who comes with frozen lances, so I can only assume that he's a spellcaster of sorts. If we do have a spellcaster, then what are we going to do really? We need something that resonates well with spells, so we already have card draw here. So we might, as a second clan, actually go with Umbra and see if that is a thing, or let's just use standard Hellhorn or Awoken. I mean, I need all of the combination wins anyways, so might as well start with Hellhorn, but we're having a new champion. That seems like a good combination, and I'm assuming that you can win with almost any combination. So we do have a couple of cards. Spell weakness to an enemy unit, meaning they take double damage. So that's not bad. Then we have piercing, which is an okay spell. And we do have frostbite as an incantation with a glacial seal. Meaning if we play a spell, then it applies frostbite 2, which is a damage over time to all enemy units on the same floor, that is. Okay. And the glacial seal can be the tank as well, maybe. When you summon the second unit, you gain a lot of fire. Do we have a lot of unit summons? No, we're a spell deck, so might as well start with 5 armor. That will make things easier. And we got damage spells cost -1 on his floor. So this already states that he's a spellcaster. Or strike, apply 10 frostbite to the attack unit. I think I really want just the spells to hit hard and fast and often. So we're going to see if that works out well. Can we manage to kill more floors? I think we can. We're moving up here, so we would die, but we do have, wait, we do have this, so he's tanking for us, and now they are taking frostbite damage. Spell weakness, he's applying frostbite, so we're okay. I just assume that, okay, it does not apply frostbite on another floor. So the glacial seal only works on the floor that we're working with. It's gonna be killed, so we're okay. Need a tank again. Then let's kill this and kill that, and I mean, so far, so good. It's clear that we need more tanks. Okay. already putting spell weakness on her. Before we do anything, all of these guys are dying, so... not all of them, so... I don't want any fire damage here. Good, now all of them are dying. Might as well already start clearing up these guys. Good. And next turn... Oh, he will just waltz over us unless we have a good idea of what we're doing. His spell weakness is gone. Our spells are hitting like a wet noodle. We are going to take quite a bit of damage, but luckily we could finally manage. This is not bad. I mean, this is one of the bigger spells. I think I go for offering token into those hammers because they are even bigger spells. None of them are what we need. I need a tank that scales with spells. So predominantly someone over here. Our biggest problem is we really don't have a lot of units. Okay, so sweep ability, which is not bad. I think we can work with her. I think we can work with her. Upgrade a unit with plus 25 health. So might as well put the heal to more health. Then she is going to attack. And quickness is really, really good. Might as well make her quick, then we're striking the entire floor. And that's a good starter point. And then the Glacial Seal gets Armor 2, which is not perfect, but it can make for a decent tank with those stats. Extra unit. I don't think we need an extra unit necessarily. We already get some stuff, so we're good. We're going to stay very much at the back line. All right. Very nice hit with spell weakness. And that will allow us to kill both. And we're done. One down. Spell weakness, extra damage. Our fire will take a bit of damage. Finally, the glacial seal that we've all been waiting for. One of these guys is going, and that's it. Done. This, that, this. And then finally, after all of that time, oh, he has spiked, that's why he's going to kill us, but it barely dies. This is nice. This is very nice. Kind of what we need. Okay, I still need a tank. Unfortunately, no bueno. This would be good with our deck, because it's another damage spell. Need a little bit more hit points for him. And just flat out damage, that's okay. I mean, technically we could also do this here. It might not be a bad idea, then he's just a damage dealer in the back. And now what are we going to remove? Because we have a lot of crap. We still need a tank, elsewise this run is very soon very over. To be fair, currently we could take the trained steward as a tank, but I think the glacial seal is the better one. Oh, we lost our bot. I totally did not see her. Well, we still have a little bit of hope here. We'll make her spell weak. Petty theft. And let's put you down here. Good, listen, our biggest problem is she is not going to cut it by herself. She is going to die. might as well play the frozen lance to push out just a bit more damage. Good, frontline is finally going to die. That's good, because then we can put the glacial seal in. One down, two down, and get the healer down. Cycling through the deck, I'm just trying to get the right few cards. I should have used the spell here. Okay. Had he theft into some more money, that is good. More spell weakness, she said 5 spell weakness. The combo was coming on way too late, unfortunately. So we get a lot of some armor, but that cost us half of the spire. That was not good. Double armor, yes. Now we need a tank, and we need one like right now. So our lineup at the moment is apply frostbite to enemies with the seal. That is also a bit of a tank. This one here is more important. So we're having 2, 3, and our champion 4, which means we're still having room for a tank on the floor. This deck is all over the place. I need a tank, and I think we need card draw. We might be able to find a tank here. If we were to duplicate a card, what would it be? I mean, technically we could duplicate him, and then you do have 20 magic power on all of the spells. With a whole lot of useless spells at the moment though, because we haven't upgraded them. This here would give us power back. No, nah. We need to remove stuff. Too many things are not working out in this deck. 25% chance to deal 5 damage. Okay. Whenever we get armor, finally something is going our way, because that we could maybe use. This could also be something, because if we slay something, it applies rage to everybody, but that's not really a tank. Okay, damage spells cost -2. Nah. We're rather sweeping and applying spell weakness. Problem that I'm seeing with the whole spell combination is you can't really apply spell weakness first. Oh, they have spell shield, no way, that we're not going to do that. The problem with spells, you can only do once, and then the whole thing auto-resolves, right? So that's an issue. The other issue that I'm seeing is we are basically not dealing a lot of damage with our spells, like fixes, really whatever. Gain a bit of armor. Good, now we're dealing some more damage. Petty theft into kill. This guy dies as well. We're just getting rid of the train conductors so that they are no longer in the deck. Good, we have lots of spells on our hand, so that's not a problem. Spell weakness onto just hitting him, onto spell weakness, onto killing him, getting money for that. And I got a lot of frostbite, like that works very well. Who applies frostbite? Yeah, the glacial seal. Which, by the way, also has 110 armor, so maybe I'm wrong, maybe it is a decent tank. One thing that we're getting is a truckload of money from our seal money card. Okay. Petty theft. Well, first of all, you die. Then energy weakness into that, into that, into that, into petty theft, and you are For once dealing enough damage, so that was not too bad. Nothing. I need a tank if anything. This is okay. Armor 24. This is even better. Rage and armor. Might as well. It's the only way of us improving armor. If we had a spell that we could copy, what would that be? Or a card that we would copy? I mean, the Glacial Seal is not too bad with that armor, because we now gain 6 armor with the artifact. We have enough money, so the other question would be, can we upgrade some of our characters? Well, yes. You know, we're still going this route. Can't believe I'm saying that, but remove that. And remove that one. What are we finding? All units 10 health. That might be an approach for us. Can't heal our units, but that's okay, we don't have healing in the deck anyways. We could purge cards here. Look, before I'm doing anything, do we have a spell upgrade finally? Trinkets, Merchant of Steel. It's unbelievable that we're going that long without spell upgrades. First one is in 2. Oh, this is crazy. Might as well use one of you guys as a tank. Not as a tank, sorry, as a solo combatant on a floor. And with that, large stone isn't too bad. Now we definitely don't want endless. I'll just give him a little bit of stats so that these 2 train conductors are not completely useless. Frozen Lance we can remove for 75, and then the rest I'll just keep. 17 cards is a tight deck. We're still missing like cards that, like spells that are actually going to help us. For instance, big damage spells. Alright, let's continue. What I like about the game is I can go away, come back, and everything is still the same. Have gone for a little bit of a workout in between. And now we're finishing the trunk. Stealth and extra attack is nasty. Nasty. But extra money, not so much. Okay, we're sweeping as well. And you, my dear, come in very clutch. Like, that's pretty decent stats. Glacial Seal up here. Still missing the extra spell damage. Oh, he's still taking 28 points of damage. Holy. Yeah, we're casting spells so that we get armor. Because we will need that. There's extra spell power. Should put him in second place, but whatever. Put another tank in. Kill this guy. And we're keeping the second floor alive just a little bit longer. Spell weakness into 50 points of damage, into more damage, into who get the armor and the rage. Might put it to the front. Then we're keeping that floor alive and we're just increasing armor. Second floor is still standing, I like to see that. One down. I think we're continuing to just put the end flame up here. More rage. Can't hit anything on a different floor, unfortunately. Spell damage. More spell damage. And that's pretty much it. Could have killed this guy. Alright, give me that sweet, sweet extra loot. Up here, we're discarding. Apply weakness. Single shot kill, and single kill. And the cool part now is the boss will take damage in the second floor. And we might lose a couple of those stealth stacks, which is not too bad. Front line, get some armor. Can't really play anything. Alright, well. She's down to 2 stealth stacks, which is still quite a bit. Energy siphon, more energy siphon. Operating into dead weight gone. Into 30 points of damage in spell weakness. Into 12 additional points of damage. Into petty theft. And now we're only taking 156 points of damage. Could use that multi-strike enchantment card, to be honest. Silence. Deals 1 damage to a random enemy unit 5 times. I think this is actually pretty good because it should benefit greatly from additional spell damage. And we have room for 1 more card, so let's do that. Let's most certainly not do any of that. Trinkets, Merchant of Steel. We really don't need anything else on our characters. I mean, I've even upgraded these guys, so I think we're due to some trinkets. Money, trinket, 3 magic power is good. That fits nicely into our deck. Come on, give me really good stuff. Unit upgrade, does that really matter? Because here we're taking merchant, here we're taking that. I mean, we could theoretically upgrade the units once more, which is an easier way of getting multi-strike, I suppose. So that's actually not a bad trinket. Never had units with 3 upgrades, so let's do that. That is irrelevant. This will be extra damage. Will it be great though? If we take that, we can only take 1 off the neck. I think we're re-rolling rather. This is neat because that would very much fit our deck. This is also quite neat. And this is fantastic because we would get free Slay. Do we need more Ember? So we're starting with spell weakness because that's a spell deck. And gaining Slay 2 is better than the Ember because we're actually doing fairly well on that Ember. Our deck is a bit slow, so it takes a while until we are all the way done. Then we got Horn Piercer, so we could kill this guy. Sure. And since we got Slay 2, we're good. And we sip him into 5 hits. That's good because that's Frostbite at its finest. 2 more Frostbite. And you might get some extra armor because why not? Buffed everybody with Rage 3, that is nasty. But what's also nasty is getting 50 gold for free. That card is really, really, really good. That is down. And I think we're good. Insta-kill into lots of spell weakness. Into 1 hit. Into, oh wow, we are having stacked 18 Frostbite already. She's taking a lot of damage. Unfortunately, level 2 might fall soonish. Can't cast anything anywhere. Might as well start hitting these guys. Alright, dead into dead. Should have applied one more spell for the extra armor. Good, middle floor is starting to fall. Kill this guy. Kill this guy. You know, if I had a really, really bad nuke, that would be nice. But unfortunately we don't. Like, that's the one thing that this deck is missing, the 150 damage type nuke. This will insta-kill. By spell weakness and more spell weakness, I mainly am trying to get more stacks. Oh, she's already dead. Unfortunately, we can't really get that big bad damage that we were hoping for. The nukes are good, but they are not like 600 spell power nukes. No, no. Okay, more draw, likely, right? I think so. Good, can we please finally upgrade spells? It's ridiculous how long it took for us to get to a spell upgrade. 0 cost. I think we're going to reduce rage because spells on the main level are -1 costs anyways. This is the more important one, the actual spell damage. With spell damage, something like Ice Storm is also not too bad. Permafrost, what do we want to keep? I would like to keep this, because if we can't kill something, we're just going to wait. That's a neat little idea. Reroll into double stack. Well, we can double stack weakness. This isn't bad. This is actually quite decent. Might as well. What are we trying to get rid of? To be fair, hold over here would be super good. To be fair, this here is it is consumed anyway. Might be good on a different floor for 0. Or we're just skipping the spell reduction. I can't believe that we're skipping spell reduction. Holdover. I'm still trying to get holdover. We never had come across holdover on that card. Remove 2 spells, and it's going to be Torch. We have 1, 2, 3. We only have 3 damage spells. I think we're removing an energy siphon. Good, we're at 16 cards, so not a lot left. We don't need further reduction. Heartless cannot be healed, yeah, okay. Strike applies their weakness with attacker units. I mean, sweep plus their weakness is nice. This here with -2 might be helpful if we're getting bigger nukes. There is still hope, right? I don't think that the spell weakness is that great. Spike, not a big problem for our team. I mean, we can't be healed, but we're killing a lot with just the spells. I would love to get that glacial seal going. Nice. And in absence of of our usual tank, let's just put these guys in. There's the tank, fantastic, very good. Gone. They all get spell weakness up here, which is so good. Look at that. Before you look at that, let's get rid of this stuff here. We need to continuously take damage. Good, and we have 38 armor. This here sucked a little bit. All of our spell points are being wasted for these self-mutations. first time that someone manages to push. Yeah, that's also because we have no AoE. The only AoE that we have is the Ice Storm. With 1,250 hit points, that's a lot. Still can't fully get this guy down, that's crazy. Need to prep him. Anything that we can use this time will help us for the next time. We don't have multi-strike, that's a big problem. Yeah, and we're only dealing 30 damage here. Okay, well that's the problem. Okay, what was good damage? Now he would be dead. More damage, even more damage. Oh, I see, we gotta be careful. We're not getting the big nukes. We had some, but I botched them. Transfer all frostbite on this floor to a unit. Then double the amount of frostbite. Costs 3 though. We're not dealing a lot of frostbite. Would that be helpful? Likely not. I mean, armor 24 is not bad, but the extra damage is quite heavy for us. If I double a card, like what do I want? I want spell upgrades predominantly. Torches, more. Horns deal more. Ice Storm deals more. Like those are our win conditions. Can't upgrade. If I had to duplicate a card, it would be Ice Storm. Can remove a couple of cards and heal the Pyre. I think this is the way to go. 10 magic power. That looks like Ice Storm 24 times 5 is good. On top of that, we get 10 extra. Those here on other floors would be good as well. Alright, so what do we really want? This here could help us outside of the top floor to just deal a little bit of damage. If you were to put permafrost into anything, what would that be? Likely nothing. Double stack. Could do spell weakness ×2 to an enemy and then reduce the cost. This one is good. Removed a spell, but massive damage increase. We got 1, 2, and then Ice Storm. I'm not 100% sure if we're cutting ourselves too thin. But I think this is still okay. Double stack into cost reduction. Can remove cards from the deck. We almost do not need this, but it is okay for the non-playable cards. It's actually okay. Grants +2 stacks of frostbite for every time the frostbite is applied. This could be helpful. Not that we have a frostbite deck, but the attacks I think do frostbite. And I think we are re-rolling. Friendlies, that's good. We do not have summoning abilities. This could be helpful to get the first turn going. This could be helpful to simply survive. We could still take cards out, but there are no further cards. I would love to have a duplication, or now to be fair, I would love to have the option to actually buy cards for gold. Let's see how the last fight goes. So, put the tank up, put her up. And already start with gaining armor. But money that we likely do not need anymore. Extra spell damage. This one is consuming. Anyways, we're stacking spell damage, and I think this is still okay. We have the time to dish out damage now to him. Might as well stack frostbite. Lots of spells, consumed 2 of them, which means we only have, I think, 2 attack spells at this point. Again, that's fine. We're just killing everything with stealth. Let these guys survive, because that means we're still having some sort of defense, and we're upgrading armor. Remove this one. Kill one of these guys. Ice Storm just clears everything. And we're sort of at almost half hit points. Frost damage. If we stack Frostbite, that's helpful because it will never like fully go down, but it is 50 points of damage everything around. That the fight continues. Circle out this one. Petty theft. Ice storming. We unfortunately lost. Could have still used that. More rage, more armor, we're good. Look at that, we're getting paper. How is it that we're only dealing that little damage? Oh, I think the magic power increase might be not available. Okay. Are you sweeping as well? Why is it 0? Oh, Zap minus 24. Okay, I see. Which explains the low normal damage. The Zap is really nasty, man. We need to continue dishing out buff to our backline. Yeah, look at that. There's only one person effectively being able to deal damage. More spell weakness will be helpful. Kill and kill. We're pulling through our entire deck every single round. More spell weakness. Auto death. Another kill. And just starting to hit this guy a little bit. As it stands, we are winning. This guy gains more armor as we're playing spells. All right. Ice Storm. Recruit the melting remains of the waxen Arcus. I think that is the new class. Fantastic, we got all of the clans unlocked. Very, very nice. Good, got a lot of golden cards, fair enough. End of the turn, apply frozen to a random card in your hand. I suppose 50% chance of applying spell weakness. Okay. Look at that. Vikings rank 8 has passed most of the casuals. Only one person at rank 15 to pass. And we got most of the wins. Now we got the melting clan remains. So might as well get the Hellhorn / melting clan to get to know them a little bit better in the next run. And then we need more combinations here. I think that all looks very, very good. I wonder just where are the win around the Covenant enabled to master the cards in your deck, unlocking special cards. So I think maybe the higher Covenants will get you more cards. Potentially, I don't know. I thought it was experience, but the Hellhorn are at level 10 already, so that can't be true. The other option is we could go with an Awoken Umbra deck. We didn't do that yet. I think that could be fun as well. And we have another Stygian hero. And we're doing Stygian plus Awoken, so get that one going. And what is this hero doing, by the way? So, Solguard the Mater. Gain 1 charge. Triggers when you play a spell on the store. Or Solgar's abilities. Okay. What is Shard? Power Solgar's Mature abilities. I still don't know what... I know what a Mature is, but I don't know what a Mature ability is. Foregone Power applies 6 frostbite to the front enemy unit. Discard a card at random. I mean, this seems to be that the guy wants to really work with like maximum frostbite. And then there was this one card that is shifting all of the frostbite on the floor to another floor. He doesn't look like a fighter. He looks like the caster. If there ever has been a caster, then it was Solgard the Mature. Yeah, let's play him the next time, and we wanted to play them together with Umbra. Umbra had a couple of interesting creatures that could also tank. So maybe that Eater that needs to eat a lot of the creatures just to get ultra big. So, and we can do that, and in the background Solgard is doing a little bit of his wizardry. I don't know yet, man. I have no idea how to combine those two, and if Solgard is even a good hero to combine it with Umbra. Maybe he's the worst hero, I have no idea. But we're going to do that and see how it turns out. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.